Good evening. Thank you all for being here today under such somber circumstances. Please bear with me, as yesterday I lost my brother, so I'm a little emotional, so I do apologize. It is with a heavy heart that I stand before you today as the mayor of Melvindale to address the tragic loss of our dedicated police officer, Mohamed Said. Today we mourn the passing Today we mourn the passing of a hero in our community, an officer who paid the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty for our safety. We as a community will always honor the sacrifice he made, protecting and serving our residents with unwavering courage and commitment to Melvindale. To Officer Mo Said's family, friends, and colleagues of our fallen officer, I offer my deepest condolences and unwavering support. Your loss is our loss, and we stand with you in this time of grief and mourning. Please know that our entire community, the city of Melvindale, is with you and here for you. As we navigate through this difficult time, let us remember the legacy of bravery and selflessness that our fallen officer leaves behind. Let us all honor his memory by continuing to support and appreciate the men and women who serve and protect our community every day. In face of tragedy, let us come together as a community, united in our grief, but also in our resolve to honor the sacrifice of our fallen hero. Let us support one another, uplift one another, and stand together in solidarity as we mourn the loss of our true guardian angel. At this time, I would like to thank Wayne County Executive Warren Evans, Deputy Executive Assad Turfy, Chief of Staff for Wayne County Brian Reinhart, Wayne County Sheriff Raphael Washington, Under Sheriff Mike Jafer, Dearborn Police, and Mayor Hamoud from the City of Dearborn, and all other law enforcement agencies, including ATF, Michigan State Police, FBI, the City of Detroit, and Homeland Security. I truly appreciate everyone that assisted us and is still assisting us to apprehend this fugitive. The funeral arrangements are as followed. Thursday, July 25th at the Ford Center for Performing Arts in Dearborn, located at 15801 Michigan Avenue, Dearborn, Michigan, 48126, from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on Friday, July 26th at the American Muslim Society, located at 9945 Verner, Dearborn, Michigan, 48120 at 11 a.m. The funeral procession will be arriving from the Ford Center for Performing Arts. At this time, I would like to turn it over to our Police Chief, Robert Canale.
Good evening. My name is Robert Canale. Last name spelled Kennaley. I am the current police chief. What I wanted to talk tonight about is not just an officer. This is a resident of the city of Melvindale. He was born and raised here. He went through the school system here. Every night before he started his shift, he drove by his parents' house knowing that he's doing it to protect his family and the residents here. So I want to make that perfectly clear. He's not just an officer. He was born and raised here, and this community loves him. I've been inundated with phone calls from school administrators, from other residents, from outside residents. He was an outstanding officer. This Said went out there and gave 110%. That's what he wanted to do. I first met him when I was a K-9 officer. I was training my dog out on the high school football field, and he was playing soccer. And he came up and asked if he could pet my dog, which I said yes. And then he says, how do I be a police officer? So I basically guided him on how to become a police officer, and we kept in contact through the whole entire time until he was of age. He became an ordnance officer with us. Why he was doing that? He was keeping blight out of our city. He was, again, helping residents. He was issuing citations and doing his job with effortlessly. He was just phenomenal. Because of the job that he was doing as an ordnance officer, I said, hey, here's your chance. You know, we got the funding to put people through the academy, and I want to put you through the academy. So we sponsored him through the academy. When he was done with the academy, I went to his graduation, along with the other fellow officers that went with him. He came here, he did his job, did his 4 months of FTO, got his training down, and caught on real quick. He didn't have to learn the streets because he already knew the streets because he was a resident here. There's nothing more that I could say about Mohamed Said except phenomenal. Every morning I saw him and I asked him, hey Said, how you doing today? He says, Chief, I'm doing really good. I got you, I got you. And he meant every word. He had me. He had this police department and he had every resident here. So I don't want you just to know him as a fallen officer. I want you to know him as a person, because that's what he was. He had a family that he went home to. He was looking to get married. There was a lot of things that were on his mind that he wanted to progress. He was looking at, you know, becoming a canine officer. He was looking at other avenues. He was looking at going into the detective bureau. So there's many things. He didn't want to stop at just being a police officer. He wanted to move forward in life and be somebody. And he is. And he has done everything in his power to where he will always be remembered in the city of Melvindale. There isn't a resident here that doesn't know Said, either with him stopping on traffic stops and having the drivers smile as they get their ticket, or stopping them to talk to them while they're out on their front porch. He knew everybody and they knew him. So it is very saddening to have to be up here and do this, especially with, he wasn't just a brother, he was a son, because I got him to the point to where he was able to do something that he truly wanted to do. So that's where I want to make a point. He was a human. He was a human where he was murdered at a very young age, and he didn't get to finish doing what he did. So at this time, I'm going to hand this over to Mike Jafer, who's the undersheriff for Wayne County. Also, just before I do that, every agency that's behind me, that's ATF, that's MSP, that's Detroit, that is also Dearborn Police Department. We couldn't be where we are today without their assistance. They're the backbone. They're the ones that are finding these people, or finding him, and doing sleepless nights 24/7 trying to find this guy. So without them, who knows how long it would be before we get him. But we have an opportunity of getting him, and it's all because of these gentlemen that are standing behind me. For Dearborn Police, they stepped up their game, and they called me up and said, hey, we got you, whatever you need. Commander Bazzi, you know, he said, we'll cover the road. Tell your officers to go home. We're going to cover the road while your officers mourn. We are a smaller department, so we're a family environment. So with their mayor giving the approval for that, for Chief Sheehan to authorize that, and for Commander Bazzi to allow me to make that happen, it's phenomenal with the assistance that we're getting. They're also going to do coverage for us this Thursday and Friday to allow our officers to attend a brother who has passed away. So I really want to thank every agency here. I want to thank Dearborn for being there for us and truly becoming a part of the family and helping us out. So again, with this, I'll give it to the Undersheriff, Mike Jafer.
Thank you, Chief. Good evening, everyone. My condolences, my sincere condolences to the family of Mohamed Said. Allah yarhamu, God bless his soul. We are very saddened by this. Condolences to you, Mayor, and everyone that is part of this great community. Chief, when you talk about a young man that grew up in this neighborhood, went to school here, and became a police officer here, it hurts even more. Because a lot of police officers don't live in their community. So that tells enough for me to understand what kind of young man he was. But as far as the Wayne County Sheriff's Office goes, Chief Keneally asked for the support. We're out here supporting the efforts out here. We have multiple units out there doing surveillance and doing what they do best. Violent Crime Task Force, which we're intimately involved in and funded by the CEO's office, Warren Evans. They're out there now. They haven't slept. And I just want to say that we're going to catch them. And if, in fact, you're watching and you're harboring them, you're going down too. And we're taking it very seriously. Cowardly act. You have a brotherhood and a sisterhood that doesn't tolerate this nonsense. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jim Deere. I'm the special agent in charge for ATF Michigan. Most of you know that ATF is the primary federal agency responsible for investigating gun violence. Gun violence rips at the fabric of every community. I don't care who it is, but an assault on a police officer is unacceptable. It's unacceptable, and we are going to use every resource that we have within the federal government and within ATF's resources to get this guy. Michael Lopez, if you're listening, we're coming. And for everybody that's harboring him or helping him to avoid this dragnet, this partnership is committed. We've put up about $37,500 in rewards for your arrest. For those that are contemplating helping him, call the police. Call Melvindale PD 313-429-1070, or just call 188-ATF-TIPS. That's 283-8477. It's a $37,000 lottery ticket. Turn this guy in. He's got to go. It's time. For the family, my heart breaks for you, sincerely. No family should have to bury a son. No, this is absurd. It's just senseless. But on behalf of the Michigan State Police, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, the Detroit Police Department, we're coming.
Good evening, Brian Reinhardt, Chief of Staff for Wayne County Executive Warren Evans. I want to say to the family on behalf of Executive Evans and all of Wayne County, we support you. We stand with you today. We stand with you tomorrow throughout this entire process and going forward. If you need something from us, we are a phone call away, and we will stand with you for eternity. To the Melvindale police officers, we stand with you as well. This entire police department, this entire community and the surrounding community, we stand with you and we're here for you throughout this process and as we go forward. I will be brief and just say this. I would appeal to anybody to echo everything that's already been said thus far. We need your tips, we need your information, we need your calls. We have every available resource. As the Undersheriff indicated, the Violent Crime Reduction Initiative has not slept. We are doing everything we can to find this individual, and we will. We will. But we need the help of the public, and that's my appeal today. Please call. You've already heard from the ATF regarding the enormous reward that's been put up. This is your opportunity, and we need your help. Thank you.
At this time, Said's brother would like to come up and say some words.
First thing first, I just want to appreciate everybody's help. We want to catch him. We're going to bring him to justice. I just want everybody to know who Mo is. Mo is a nice guy, always have a smile, always trying to make the city better. Always talk about how always talk me and my brother-in-law take us out and talk to us about this guy did this guy did that, Furman did this, Rahman did that, Ahad, Ayub, Mo Hashmi. He will name me the whole department. Like, I can't remember all the names, but I just want to tell everybody, like, Mo loved everybody. Mo used to come to the job, like the chief said, he will do 110. He would do everything. He risked his life for someone else. Probably Lopez or whatever his name, he would have killed someone. He would have robbed the gas station. He would have killed a kid, a mom, a dad, or whatever. And Mo took the bullet for someone. Please reach out to the Melvindale Police Department if you find him, please. We want justice for Mo. Mo was a nice guy. Mo did everything for the city, and we want the city and everybody to do everything for Mo. Please. Thank you.
All right, well, it's clear that Mo is definitely a hero in our community. And so I would like to thank all of you guys for coming, being here, so that we could honor him as the hero that he is. Thank you.